Let's get right into it. First, you get new watch faces. There's flower garden, pebbles, gradient number, pro analog, kinetic digits, and info board. And surely you'll have to go into your Wearable app and then download these new watch faces, which are now going to be available. Now, this is the one that you would have seen in the new Watch 5 Pro ads. And yeah, you can get it on the Watch 4 as well. Now, even within the existing watch faces, they've added more customizations. You can choose from plenty more dials, a couple of new index styles, and more characters. There are more colors than ever before and more clock types to choose from. They've also added new complications like now I see Outlook and Todoist, and even a complication to activate camera controller. Like on this one, I've got an app shortcut as a complication where I've set the calculator because I use that often, and the other one is YouTube Music. By the way, there's another way you can launch an app by just twisting your wrist twice. And you can set up any app actually. So if you go into settings, head into advanced features and scroll down to quick launch. Just turn this on and then you can actually set up a lot of things that you can just activate, and one of them being any app. Next, instead of just going through a ton of watch faces on the watch, you can now mark a few as your favorite, and only those will show up as options to choose from whenever you want to switch to a different watch face. It saves you a bunch of time, especially if you change watch faces very frequently. Now, you can also open the camera controller not only for taking photos, but also to take videos. So you can switch to video mode and just shoot a video. And by the way, you can still use the watch as a pure remote. So it doesn't matter what mode you are in on the camera, it would reflect the same mode on your watch and you can just use it to take photos. Now, in the past, I did a video about what apps you must have on the Galaxy Watch, and I talked about installing Google Keyboard, which is like the best way you can use a keyboard on the watch. But now it turns out that Samsung with this update has installed like a full-sized QWERTY keyboard that you can use, and so you don't really need to install Google Keyboard. Samsung Keyboard offers the full-size QWERTY keyboard along with the option to swipe to type. But it is a setting that you're going to have to go inside the keyboard settings on the watch and enable it. But yeah, the Samsung keyboard is not as good as predicting gesture typing as the Google keyboard is, so you still may want to install and keep Google Keyboard. Next, there's also an update to SMS or text messages. When you receive an SMS, you get this message input field. It just makes it a tad bit easier to respond, and let's say you type a message and come out, it will save the message as a draft so you can quickly get back to it and continue typing. The next update is in alarms. Now, not only can you set the time, but you can also set the date and give the name to the alarm just like you could do on your phone. And what's more is that you can also set up snooze settings of that alarm. You couldn't do all of this earlier, and it just seems so obvious now. One cool feature that they've added to voice recording is that now when you record a voice note or let's say a meeting, that recording would instantly be copied onto your phone storage as well. And you can see here that it says one file copied. But I'm surprised that this was not happening already earlier. I mean, actually, honestly, I have never used it, so I don't know, but it's really good to know that it can be done. Anyway, that's pretty much it, guys, on the Galaxy Watch 1 UI update. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section, and as always guys, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification icon and mark all. I'll see you guys in the next one.